On today's episode of Identity, media entrepreneur Allegro Dinkwanyane hangs out in the Identity coffee shop. We spend a day with the members of the Zanethemba Arts and Culture Group in Soweto, Johannesburg. What's Happening features the review of a healthy recipes app and a productivity and lifestyle blog. And we wrap up the show on a hip-hop tip with a track from Andy Mkosi.
I am an individual with an imagination. My inner faith illuminates innovations. In a space with infinite inspiration, I was born free from all incarceration. Incredible, living infallibly, intelligent, outshine with my inner being. This is me, impeccable as ever been. I am you, you are me. This is my identity.
Molweni Mzansi namkelekile kwenye icawa yinhle ngale ntsasa. Njengesiqhelo i-Identity ilapho kunika intshiseko emoyeni kuba niqala iveki yenu ngendlela elungileyo. Ndingumsasazi wenu uViwe Gxwala. Before we kick off today's episode, a quick note that yesterday at noon, the Baha'i community commemorated the martyrdom of the Bab. This is a major observation on the Baha'i calendar and is one of the 9 holy days on which the Baha'i community commemorates important events in the lives of central figures of the faith. As the Identity team, we aim to empower and provide you with spiritual tools to help you learn about the diverse spiritual, cultural, and social makeup of our beautiful Rainbow Nation. To help get us started, let's meet today's coffee shop guest. At the age of 21, many young people are trying to balance their studies with a part-time job. The young woman joining me for coffee this morning took it up a notch. Allegro Dinkwanyane founded her media company Ogela Communications in 2011 while studying towards a journalism degree at the University of Johannesburg. The company provides services such as PR and marketing, media relations, and online brand development. While this 26-year-old is well on her way to becoming a fully fledged media mogul, she also has a philanthropic streak and believes in the importance of giving to the less fortunate. Through the Ogela Helping Hands initiative, she's encouraging and inspiring young people to lend a helping hand to the orphaned, homeless, and underprivileged. Beauty, brains, and a heart filled with compassion. Definitely a winning combination. Allegro, welcome to Identity.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. So you've got a packed CV right there, but I want to get into it. Tell us about your upbringing.
My upbringing, well, I'm the last of 4 children. I was born in Polokwane in Lebakgomo and raised in Pretoria because my parents were working that side, and that's where my family is currently based. I matriculated in 2008, and straight after that I went to UJ in 2009 to study a BA journalism degree.
Okay. Yeah. And how was spirituality introduced in your life, and what significance does it have in your life right now?
Spirituality was introduced at a very early stage in my life. I grew up in a Christian home. It's really helped me, understand myself more, stay focused as a young person. And I've always known who I am as a child of God, as Allegro. And that has just helped me mold my dreams even more, knowing that I have a bigger purpose on earth. And I think that's what drives me, so yeah. Okay,
and speaking about a drive, you have a qualification in journalism. But you went into PR, so what made you get into that?
Well, I studied a BA journalism degree, but I majored in philosophy and communications. So I knew that I didn't want to be a newsroom journalist. I didn't want to be a broadcast journalist in print. I really did journalism because it's something that I love, and I love writing, and I want to be, an author, and I'm a blogger. And yes, I do use some of the skills that I learned from studying journalism, but I knew I had a bigger dream in mind. I wanted to be in the media industry, and the journalism degree was my, one foot in.
So tell us about Ogela Communications. You started in 2011 when you were 21. Yeah. So tell us how it came about, and what services do you provide?
The company is Ogela Media, the holding company, and then underneath that company there's 8 entities. You mentioned some of them, like Ogela Helping Hands, which is a charity foundation, also founded in 2011. Ogela Communications is a PR and marketing agency. We deal with corporate and celebrity clients, helping them with their marketing strategies, social media activations, basically how to bridge the gap between their audience and their product and whatever it is that they're trying to sell. Whether you're an artist, it's your music, it's your career, or you're a brand and you have a product that you want to put out in the market, we offer those services and to a number of clients in South Africa and across Africa also.
Okay. You come across as a very passionate, ambitious young girl, but I'm sure you go through some challenges, especially being a young entrepreneur who is young, black and female. So tell us about the challenges that you go through and what are some of the spiritual principles that you use to overcome those challenges?
I think my biggest challenge when I was starting the company, I was in my third year and I was 21. I just turned 21 and I realized that I'm not gonna wait until I graduate and go job hunting. Mind you, I've never submitted a CV in my life, gone job hunting and all of that. I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna finish my degree. It's not gonna be a waste of my time, and I'm gonna be self-employed. So throughout that journey, at first, as a young entrepreneur, you think that, okay, I need investment. I need, a financial investor. I'm gonna need funding. Then you go knocking on certain doors and you're told you're too young, you're inexperienced to run a media company. How about you go work for another, bigger company first and then start your company later. Whereas my thinking was, I'm not going to start it when I'm 30 and make all these mistakes for about 5-10 years. And then I'm 40 by the time the company's already set its mark. So I want to start young, make all my mistakes and learn from the people that have been in the industries before me. And then by the time I'm at my, an age I consider my peak, I would have learned a lot and now I can empower other people. Mm-hmm. So I think also my journey as a Christian and spiritually, I've just been toughened up, just to grow a thick skin and know that a no doesn't mean that every other person that I'm gonna, go knocking and ask for help is also gonna say no. Just waking up and having the courage to say, I am chosen for this and I'm not gonna let somebody else crush my dreams because they think I'm too young.
That's a woman of faith right there. And speaking about faith, you've recently ventured into properties. Yes. So tell us about the property venture that you've gone into. Ogela
Properties is still a very young company. Launched it last year and that was inspired by my mother, she's a teacher by profession but also an entrepreneur. And I think my entrepreneurial skills, I get a lot of them from her and from her brothers, my uncles, because growing up, she would make ends meet. Whether salaries came in late, she had a side business. She would have a supermarket. She would go buy a couple of cows and say she has a farm. And as a kid, I'm like, oh my word, my mom has a farm and it's so exciting. But that was business for her. Yeah. So as my company was starting to grow and I was making, enough money to be able to now save and have a savings account, she was like, put your money to good use. How about you go into property investment? Real estate is I think one of the best ways to invest your money, and I took her advice and I started with my first property, bought a piece of land in Limpopo here and there, and I'm like, whoa, I own some land. And then it just grew from there and I love it also, and it's something that I think young people should also tap into more.
You are very passionate about empowering young people, Please tell us about your initiative, Helping Hand initiative.
Ogela Helping Hands, it's really it started from a love of just helping people, as the name says itself, Ogela Helping Hands. We just lend a helping hand and to orphanages, old age homes, to the homeless. We feed them, we clothe them. So I'm very privileged, very blessed to have, about 28 volunteers right now, young people that say, we want to go on this journey with you. We'll donate stuff. We will, go on the campaigns and ask different brands for bread, for clothing, whether it's old or new clothing. Anybody, people in the streets, they need that.
You're talking about giving a helping hand and, in a couple of days, it's Mandela Day.
Yes.
So what do you have planned for Mandela Day?
For Mandela Day, annually, we have our soup kitchen drive. This happens in June and July. We recently, just last weekend, we were in Pretoria in the streets of Tshwane, dishing out soup to the homeless and also clothing, socks, hand gloves, beanies, jackets, blankets.
Wow, that sounds like a fun initiative and very encouraging for young people. And speaking about fun, we have a quick word game here on Identity that we play with our guests.
Okay.
So you need to answer as quickly as possible and as accurately as possible. All right? Okay, and the game is called Guess the Person.
Okay.
All right. He was a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary and politician who served as president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999.
Nelson Mandela.
She's the host of one of the world's highest-ranked talk shows, has been dubbed the Queen of All Media, and is the CEO of Harpo Productions.
Oprah.
She's a multi-award-winning South African musician and is also the lead vocalist and songwriter of Bongo Muffin.
Of
course. He's one of America's best-selling artists who rose to fame in the 90s and has hit songs such as You Got It Bad and the duet with Alicia Keys called My Boo.
You guys are good. Sure.
She's a local multimedia mogul in the making whose expertise lies in journalism, PR and entertainment, and her biggest inspiration is her mother, Miriam.
Me?
Of course it's you. Allegro, thank you so much for joining us on Identity. You're such an inspiration. Please keep it up.
Thank you for having me.
Amaphupho ka-Allegro Dinkwanyana awaphelele esibhakabhakeni kwaye simnqwenela konke okuhle njengoba eqhubeka ngokuphuma emagqabini ngomsebenzi wakhe. Sithemba ukuba ibali lakhe linikhuthazile njengoba likhuthaze iqela lethu. It's time for a quick ad break. When we come back, we take a look at today's regional story, which features an initiative known as Zanethemba Arts and Culture. And be sure not to miss our media review segment a little later. Today we're reviewing a healthy recipes app and a website with helpful life hacking tips. See you in a moment.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Welcome back. You're still watching Identity with me, Viwe Gxwala, right here on SABC 1 Mzansians. Thank you for staying tuned. If you're an avid Identity viewer, I'm sure you know that our team strives to bring compelling and captivating stories about ordinary people who are positively influencing those in their community. Ibala namhlanje lisibonisa uKatlego Malazi, intombazana enomdla ngokwenza umahluko kubantu abatsha kwindawo ahlala kuyo. Maseyobona umsebenzi wakhe neZanethemba Arts and Culture Group. Nali ibali labo.
This is my identity.
The community of Zola North in Soweto is home to Katlego Malazi, a young woman who has made a choice to dedicate her life to being a change maker in her community. With that conviction, she started the Zanethemba Arts and Culture Group that serves as a safe place for young people to learn music, dance and self-discipline with the hopes of keeping them away from drug and alcohol abuse.
Into engiyibona la elokishini umphakathi like abantwana balana the way bakhula ngakhona like sikhula ngama different angle abaningi babhema insango abantwana bala inyawo babaje babhizi nje etratini bacela ukudla bayenza into ezinjalo ke mu Christian so Christian baka bonketsa gore ke nna le rat ke rata bana and a ke rate batho ba sotlegang kentle ke khono go ipha nako ya go tlwela motho so ke yona tshwetsa gore maybe ke rate gore batho ba tle go nna go tshwana le tate modimo boletse gore amogelang bana ba tle go nna ama activities senza i-drama ama poetry senza ama dance honke I prefer mina like mangikhuluma ngifuna yonke into engibonayo noma ngibheka i-TV ngibona like uZahara enza dance so ngifuna ukuyichange mina ngiyenza dance enje so I'm a dance contemporary until I'm a traditional dance music all kinds of music.
We wanted to take people right out of the street because the perception of art is that people that are doing art, most of them they don't have matric. However, art in learning to tackle it or maybe to see it as a person. So Tina's Funwienza as a home whereby we can adopt people, laba abantu batabana matric and so forth. Start afresh with them. Why don't you have matric? Let's go. In matric it's important, not in terms of art, but in terms of life. You need to have that particular thing. Then when we stay with them, we take them to night school, we take them to Abet and so forth, right? That's what we wanted. It's still our goal.
Me joining Zanethemba, it helped me a lot. The growth phakathi kwendawo ikhona here in Zanethemba. Why am I saying that? I've changed my lifestyle, you know, the way I used to look at things before. Now I have a different mindset. Now the different mindset that I found most of the time, like as Zanethemba, they are trying to kill the mindset of I can't and bringing the mindset of we can. We as Zanethemba, we're pushing the motto of it's all about the power of decision. We can't decide for you, but you are the one who needs to sit down and say, this is not for me. I think it's about time to change.
5, 6, 7, 8. bakhona abantwana esabathatha estradini bahlala la ejardini. Abanye abangi-inspire kakhulu bokunomntwana obekade bhema inyawupe wahlala la ejardini for a year waze wayiyekela inyawupe. Ngokusebenzisana noKatlego umuntu othandayo ukuthi abantwana bamhloniphe nabo abantwana manje sebanayo inhlonipho ngoba sebayakwazi ukuthi beze lapha bazosho ukuthi emakhaya babaphethe kanjani. uKatlego ahamba yokhulumisana nabazali babo ukuthi bangabi hashe abantwaneni babayekela abantwana bakwazi ukwenza homework yabo and babanikeze nesikhathi sokuthi bakwazi ukurehearse.
Kubalulekile ukuthi kube nama organizations such as i-Zanethemba la kule castle because angikhona ukuthola la kune talent elibhaya because mangifika mina la kunabantwana ababhaya uyabona ukuthi kune talent angazi ukuthi ba like i-understanding yabo ye-theater and ne-art like abatholanga umuntu yabona ozoba yibo bakhwithi babona ngathi lento nje umdlalo so babona mabangeza la kuZanethemba.
Whenever you want to join Zanethemba, we don't want your skill or something. We don't want you to be skilled or anything. If you skill, it's a bonus to us. But we want somebody who would come to us and say, guys, let us take this thing further. Let us try to change the community or change young people.
First performance yethu after rehearsal for 3 months sike saya Free State eNgwathi sawina amakhathako wonke besiwahambisile ngama first prizes. Go important go itse ka modimo ne because gonyano Christianity batho bangata ba ignore. So the best way hore bana ba ithute ka especially ka Bible ba research too much ka lentswe la modimo. And then go tloba simple especially if re nna le batswadi bo gono ba rona bo mma rona if ba re botse gore guys a re nkerekeng a re phuthaphutsheng dibeke tsa rona re tshware Bible re nkerekeng re itse fela ka lentswe la modimo because modimo ke ena rara ba rona mo lefatsheng. Advice enka ba fang yona ne ke hore ba tlogele dithithefatsi ba tlogele ho rana around and then ba focus ko ntshole hore ba itshepile ko yona and then mina go tla bulega.
This is my identity.
Thank you to Katlego Malatsi and the members of the Zanethemba Arts and Culture Group for allowing us to capture their story. With people like Katlego setting the pace for Mzansi's youth, our future is surely in good hands. I hope the story has inspired you to be the change in your community too, especially with Mandela Day being just around the corner. Ingabe nawe unalo ibalo ufuna ukwabelana nathi ngalo nababukeli be-Identity? Thumela nje wena i-email enzulu ku-identitytvshow@gmail.com. Kwazibani, na ungafumana ithuba lokugqugquza ababukeli beMzansi for Show kwisiqendu sethu samabali. Masithathe ikhefu lokugqibela nxa sibuya singena ngqo kwisiqendu sethu se-media review. Namhlanje sibonisa indlela zokutya ezinempilo newebsite ebonise ukuphuhlisa ubomi kwiindawo ezahlukeneyo ebomini bomntu. Siyabuya ngoku.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Namkelekile kwakhona kwi-Identity khonapha ku-SABC 1 Mzansi for Show. Ndinguviwe Gxwala. Usomashishini uAllegro Dinkwanyane usincede saqala inkqubo ngomfutho. Saqoba eSoweto kuyochitha imini namalunga eZanethemba Arts and Culture Group. Lixesha ngoku lokubona ezibonwayo. Nanku what's happening. More and more people are taking up healthier lifestyles by opting for foods that promote good health. If you're embarking on a healthy eating journey or are looking for ways to vary your diet according to low-fat foods, then you'll love today's app. It's called Low Fat Recipes. Let's check it out. The Low Fat Recipes app is a collection of healthy, delicious and easy to prepare recipes. To get started, select the Recipes tab, which gives you access to the recipes grouped according to meal types. For an alphabetic listing of all the recipes contained within the app, select the All Recipes tab, or you can simply scroll down for options such as breakfast, comfort food, fish and seafood, and gluten-free amongst others. Select your preferred food group, pick a meal and read through. Each recipe contains a beautiful picture that serves as a serving suggestion. It also offers a list of ingredients, step-by-step cooking instructions, and nutritional facts. If you come across a recipe that you may want to refer to time and again, simply click on the star in the top right-hand corner and save. You can find your saved recipes in the starred tab, and you can share your favorite recipes via email or Twitter. Now there's no need to opt for bland food in the name of reduced fat with the help of the low-fat recipes app. Don't forget that a healthy lifestyle includes more than just eating right, so add some exercise to your daily routine to boost your fitness levels. Now onto our next review. It's a website that provides simple ways to improve all aspects of life. It's www.lifehack.org. www.lifehack.org is a self-help website that aims to assist you improve your lifestyle and guide you in achieving your goals. On the homepage, select the Trending tab for access to the most popular posts. And for some real-life inspirational stories suggested by the Lifehack team, select the Recommend tab. The website offers articles that touch on a range of topics. Select the Communication tab for a list of articles to help you improve on a range of communication-related aspects. For some everyday living hints and tips, select the Lifestyle tab. Here you'll find articles on everything from beauty, culture, fitness, and health. The Money tab offers articles to help you improve your financial literacy. For the latest in gadgets, apps, and technology-related topics, select the Tech tab. Learn more about the Lifehack team of writers by selecting the Authors option. And if you think you have what it takes to be a Lifehack contributor, select the Become a Lifehack Expert option. Send in your application, and we just might be reading your article online soon. Get access to motivational articles that tackle real-life issues by visiting www.lifehack.org today. Tomorrow marks World Population Day, formulated in 1989 by the Governing Council of the United Nations Development Programme. This day was set aside to raise awareness of global population issues such as welfare, warfare, and human rights. This year's theme is Investing in Teenage Girls, the aim of which is to empower girls to make informed choices about their health and lives. With that, we've come to the end of another episode of Identity. Stay connected with us via cyberspace. Search for Identity TV Show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and simply like or follow us. If you're not about the social media life, then don't worry. You can drop us an email on identitytvshow@gmail.com. Umculo waseMzantsi Afrika uchichima obuhle obumyolu obubonisa ukuba singobani na. Namhlanje sivala inkqubo ngengoma ka-Andy Nkosi eno-MO.Svij. Kum uViwe Gxwala neqela le-Identity kude kube yiveki elandelayo. Salani kakuhle.
History, I really find this funny, expressing myself with the oppressor's tongue. When my forefathers felt the whip of their chain now, shouldn't I be breaking these chains? Shouldn't I be making a change? I should, and I'm making a change. I am change. Art is my power, art is my flower, it inspires even children in Orlando to bloom. So salute to my ancestors, aunts and my sisters who always dare to assist us. Fists up, fists up.
The sailors speaking harder. You join them, you feel divided. Do we need to impress? You can tell the way to dress. For hip-hop or protest, need the peace. Black power feast, definition of the words, makes me rise. The sailors be united.
Some take it for granted, the power of art. Take it from me, granted it can unite and untie all the knots. Convince you not. Fast forward 2014, we're still deciphering what design Indaba is. It hurts me most, realizing the arts have become exclusive. Makes me hate being an artist. Seems like everyone's an artist. Most don't know what art is, they all about the image. Confusing like your physics, the situation's more complex, it's a